Hello everyone, it's Adam here. Drinking a stout. It's a Bourbon County Stout 2013. Quick swig. This bike never looks massive to me. I truthfully don't think these are big bikes, but I know that compared to a lot of bikes, these are huge. Gotta put this thing down somewhere. I won't spill it. Problems here. There we go. That should be okay for a bit. Okay, so I'm waiting for some video upstairs I shot today to transcode in Final Cut Pro, so I figured it'd be a good time to talk about this and of course capture more video. Every day this week, it's Tuesday, every day the last 5 days it's been flurries, it's been lows in the 20s and teens. We're at a point now where, you know, I can ride painfully in the morning to work. I can be very careful in riding home, and I usually get home thinking to myself, I really shouldn't have ridden home because, you know, black ice and flurries and traffic, and it's very cold. So we're at that point of the year where it's time to put the bike away, unfortunately. But that hasn't kept me from doing a few last minute things. So I'll go over some of the changes that I've done to the bike, and then go over what's next over the coming months in the downtime ahead of next year. Okay, so as you all know, if you've seen the video, I ordered the Off-Grid Moto Chadwick bags. They're actually here. There it is. And I got some extra straps that are coming from Off-Grid Moto. They're going to be basically these straps here. What they recommended I do is they're going to recommend I do a grid straight up and down with 2 straps, and then do the 4 straps, 1, 2, and then one in the seat, and then one up here, 3, 4. But on the exhaust side, I recommend they get a backing plate. It's a competitor of theirs, but I did ask them if they would be okay if I did the Moskamoto GSA adapter plate, which would basically make this one straight piece, and they said that would work for them. They've seen people use that one, it works fine. So I ordered that. It'll be here on Tuesday or a week from now, and I'll reinstall these and I'll do a follow-up video on how it looks now that I've got the new stuff in from Off-Grid Moto as well as the backing plate. So a week or so from now I'll have a video up on that. I'm going to post a video about these leaking. You can see the white stuff. This is baby powder. I had some issues with the top and side cases leaking. It's not supposed to leak. So I've filled these full of baby powder, but as you can see here, it appears to be coming in through the top screws, and then other points of entry were there, and you can see a couple of streams right there. So I'll do a formal video on this once it's all done, but for now it's just baby powder in there. And let this guy get rained on a little bit. I'll take it to the car wash and do another test probably Friday, and have that done. Okay, other things I've been doing, I've been watching used GS parts forums. I almost pulled the trigger today on a Saddlemen Adventure touring seat for the GSA. It's the front and the rear. It's heated. Both seats are heated independently, which I think is just going to be amazing. Retail is $775. Guy wanted $525. I almost pulled the trigger, but I'm really waiting for a heated Sargent seat to come available. I had a Sargent on my 09 GSA and I loved it, so I'm hoping to get a Sargent on this bike. They're just amazing, but it needs to be heated. That's one thing I want to hit. Obviously, I'm still waiting on BMW to fix this, to replace this, but if they fix it, I'm just going to take it off anyway and replace it with an aftermarket one. It'll just help with the resale value to not have a hole in my seat. Okay, so video which you'll see already probably is the V-Stream touring windscreen is on now, which is fantastic. It has these awesome stabilizer brackets here. It looks nice, it feels nice, it doesn't move very much. Looking forward to taking that out tomorrow and doing a review of that. And then final thing that's new here would be the Alt-Rider side stand. In 6 days, my Alt-Rider skid plate arrives. And that's going to be, you know, it's going to go over the exhaust headers all the way down and down to the catalytic converter where the center stand is, which is going to be awesome. It's just going to be great. Full coverage, just a fantastic bash plate. So that's going to be awesome. It'll complement the Alt-Rider engine guard, which you can kind of see right there, the front engine guard there. It's just a nice thing to have. Also arriving are Alt-Rider radiator guards over up here. They work with the 2017, so that'll be nice. I've decided, keeping with themes here, I've decided that my next crash bar is going to be the Alt-Rider crash bar. See here, that gap there? That's OEM gap. See over here? There is no gap. This is from crashing off-road. It is right in there, and everyone on Adventure Rider has told me, just keep riding with it, it'll be fine. I don't like that. So I'm gonna grab the Alt-Rider crash bars, and they're $500. I'm really trying with a couple of these people to get 10% off discounts for stuff for making YouTube videos, but no luck so far, and it's fine. I'm a nobody. It's just I do get a lot of views on these videos, so I'm hoping to get something from that, but if not, no big deal. But that'll be it for protection. I'll just grab the Alt-Rider bars that connect their lower crash bars to the OEM uppers. I thought about grabbing some upper crash bar extensions, but honestly, I've dropped the bike nearly upside down a few times where it's been like resting on the fuel tank on the right side, and I don't see any damage from that at all. Any noticeable marks. This pretty much took the brunt of it, and then the rest of it fell on here. Oh, speaking of these, Barkbuster Storm handguards will be also on the list. There are plenty of cheap extensions that do more wind coverage for your fingers and your hands for cold weather riding, but this has no backing. There's no aluminum backing here. It's just a piece of plastic, and it's just going to break eventually. So instead of adding more weight to it where it's going to break, I'm going to actually get proper Barkbusters here. Because these take a lot of hits when I'm falling off road. So there's that. Of course, the buried TKC 80s will be going on over the winter time, of course. What else is going on here? I'm trying to think of what I ordered or what's coming soon. I'm pretty sure that between now and March, I'll order 2 different kind of LED lights at the front. I'm either going to go Clearwater with their CAN bus system, or I'm going to go Denali with their new optic, or Denali 2.0 optic lights. Clearwater, for about $1,000, I can mount Erica's in here on both sides, and then on the bottom I can mount Darla's for fork-mounted lights. One of the biggest complaints about the GSA, it has fantastic lighting, stock lighting already, with the aux and the LED headlight, but around corners I can't see shit. I'm going around a corner and I can't see anything, and at least with these mounted lights have a little bit more visibility around corners, which would be nice. So that's one option. The second one would be for $900. Denali, which is a off-brand or a brand of choice of throttles, they have their new CAN bus system, just like Clearwater's. That comes with their 2.0 Denali optics, which are brighter than the Clearwaters, that have 20 and 10 degree spread as opposed to just a 20 or a 10, plus their fork-mounted lights. But it also includes their sound bomb horn, and it includes the CAN bus interface for all of this, and it includes the brake light, the deceleration brake light, just the LED brake light. Around the license plate, basically, and all of that works in their new system, just like Clearwater's does. But it's a nice little system that goes underneath the passenger seat. You Velcro it down. You don't have to do any fusing work. You just plug it right into the BMW CAN bus system. Clearwater has a lot of YouTube videos on how to do their stuff. The Denali system is brand new, so I think I might try to go with the Denali system again once funds work out. Which over Christmas time, I have nothing. I have no hobbies if I can't drive or ride. So. I'll probably get to buying those pretty quickly. As far as other things on my list, I'm thinking not this year, but next winter, buying Woody's wheels for the GSA. And then what I'll do is I'll put the Inaki 3s on the stock wheels, and then I'll buy TKC 80s for the 21-inch front wheel and the Woody rear wheel. And then I'll keep an off-road set and an on-road set. And then on weekends when I go off-road, I can just throw on the knobbies and beat the shit out of them, and then during the week when I'm commuting, I can wear the Inaki 3s, or I'll eventually go to the PR4 Trail. I guess it's the Pilot. It's the Road 5 now, or the Conti Trail Attack 2. You know, go for a more 90/10 tire for commuting. And 10 minutes in, we gotta push this thing along. What else? I believe that is it for now. You know, I keep toying the idea of buying a used Acura slip-on exhaust for this. I know that the Alt-Rider skid plate works with Remus headers, so maybe going Remus headers and Remus exhaust, but I don't want to do a tuning though, or fuel remapping, so I think a slip-on is probably all I'll do. Just for noise, it's not necessarily for more power. But that should do it really, I think, for things that are going on. I would love to take the headers off and the upper crash bars off and powder coat them black, but because the Alt-Rider skid plate will be black as well as the Alt-Rider crash bars. Oh, and last thing, it's a maintenance item, is that I checked this today, and I did have to zip tie this. Someone warned me that these little pins for the rally frame guard would eventually come off, and one of them did, so I had to zip tie it closed. So keep that in mind if you guys are looking at getting these. They do eventually just break. I do believe that is it for now. Everything on the bike is running really well. It's got a new air filter. I'm actually going to keep the engine oil in there and you know, not change it until 6,000 miles as suggested by the manufacturer. I am about to put ethanol-free fuel in there and put some stable in there, and then next week from today, ride it up the hill and you know, put it in the barn, cover it up and chain it up, and wait until probably April to ride it again, which is just unfortunate. So anyway, that's the BMW update. And that's probably the last BMW update of the year as far as practical discussion of what's going on. I may do some vlog style videos where I talk in front of the computer, where I talk about, you know, my thoughts behind different modifications and things that I want to do for the bike. But practically this is it for the year. Beautiful bike. I really have enjoyed it so far. I think we're at 3,800 miles on the odometer already. I got it in August, so last week of August. Yeah, so that's all for now. Signing off. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Oh yeah, last thing would be the Machine Art Moto cylinder head guards, which will go on whenever I put the Alt-Rider guards on. Just thought I would add that as and they look great. They integrate really well. They look nice and black, but they also have decent protection. They're not steel, but they also absorb a lot of the pressure, and everyone really seems to like them. All right, well, that's all for now, guys. Have a great evening. I'm gonna finish my Bourbon County Stout. It's 11:30 p.m. Edit some video and then go to bed. Take care, guys. Have fun.